And here we are, game number 3. Tyrannical Eevee's up 2-0. This is not, I don't think we've had Tyrannical Eevee's up 2-0 since week 1. So, yeah, I mean, I'd say whatever they've done in the past 2 weeks as far as planning and practice goes, maybe it was a good play. Maybe it was a good play. And now they have also, you know, Voxtech and Jelly playing instead of Assassin and I forget who the last one was. Who was that? This is not a personal thing. Do not be upset. I have bad memory. I wasn't paying the most attention. I think it's Iconic Six, right? It's Iconic Six? Or Drip Mayo, I should say. Yeah, it was Drip Mayo, right? Alright, so we have gotten through our bans. We have Phalanx, Clefable banned. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Clefable is you know, doing the most, I would say, right now, just in general. And then on the other side, T-Tar and also Zoroark band still makes sense. Alright, so we have Luke locking in the Umbreon. Interesting. Okay. Ray's gonna go Glace. Okay. Antkiller considering Trevenant instead of Mamo. Interesting. And Frankdolf decided to go Blissey instead of Clefable, because they did finally put their foot down and say, hey, no, you can't do that. Antkiller gonna pick Blaziken, interesting. Alright, meanwhile on the other side, we do have Ace Tech with the Slowbro as well. Slowbro being picked every match so far is pretty interesting. Is Slowbro really that good? Not sure. Jelly is going to lock in Buzzwole. Redlock Fox with the Pika. Okay. Eli probably going to pick Trevenant. And what will Security pick? I mean, are they really going to have Umbreon solo support? Well, Security picks Hyper Voice, and it looks like that's going to be the case. And finally, we have Ceruledge. Once again, we have a game crash. Okay. Well, please, hurry back if you can. Game crash? Apparently. Good now, never mind then. Alright. Well, here we go. We're going into game number 3. Will Tyrannical Eevees continue winning? Is this the 5-0 sweep? Are they going to be like, hey, look, we may have only won one match, but hey, guess what? You know how we won that match? We won that match 5-0. Let's do it again. Are they thinking like that? Or are they just thinking, yeah, I just want to win, TBH, smile? Who knows? I don't know. I'm not in the voice chats. I can't tell you. I don't know what they are thinking. But I do think that Team Tyrannical Eevees has assembled, you know, probably their strongest 5 as a team. Also, notably, we have triple Eevee start. Triple Eevee. Look at that. There's an Eevee. There's 2 more Eevees. Don't you just love Eevee? I love Eevee. Eevee is adorable. Alright, so, what are we looking at here? I mean, Jelly's going in to score. Frank is going with him to score. Alright, now what? I mean, we're gonna try and steal that Pokemon from Antkiller. Antkiller on Umbreon is interesting. Alright, so Ray and Ant are going to work together, and, you know, presumably try and hit level 4, as you do. Because when you're an Eevee, you evolve at level 4 and you get a huge power spike. Look at that. We have mean-looking Umbreon. It's a very mean-looking Umbreon. And we choose not to unleash our Icicles into the Buzzwole. Fair play, fair play. I gotta say, I don't really disagree with that. The junglers have rotated top. What are we looking at? I mean, it looks like Saraledge forced back security. Okay, but we're voicing our opinions in a hyper fashion as Eli extends a little bit too far, runs into all three of them, gets trapped by Pikachu's web, and ends up fainting. Now Voxtec's going to pick up a KO and possibly even a double here, as they are forced back. They are forced back by, you know, Ace and Redlock Fox and Vox as well. You know, big damage output from the Saraledge. And also, the Pikachu, you know, the crowd control from the Pikachu, that net move is just going absolutely crazy. Look at that. Electro Web going crazy. Alright, so now we're dealing with what? I mean, we've got big Icicle Spear, as you can see. Huge Icicle Spear even, but they go away after some time. And it sounds like we've had a Combusken evolve. Okay. And, yeah, they're kind of encroaching on the opposing side. We have a 14 coming out from Saraledge. And, yeah, that Saraledge is already level 8. And not only that, that's a KO on a Combusken. That was level 5. Things are getting a little out of hand a little early, aren't they? Saraledge on the opposing side, looking very strong. You know, you got the Buzzwole, also level 8. And we're just trying to keep it off. We're trying to, you know, basically say, hey, look, Buzzwole, we need you to not get any more stacks. And also, Saraledge, we're going to need you to also stop existing. And they're doing what they can. They really are. You know, we do have security at level 8, and Phantump is having a very rough game. You know, he's tragically stuck at the level you don't want to be at, 4. And luckily, it looks like the triple EV combo down in the bot lane is enough to get this Reggie before the orange team is capable of stealing it, which is actually huge because that evolves your Trevenant and gets it to level 8, and it gives you the rest of your team experience as well, which is nice. Now what's the game plan? I mean, Saraledge rotating up top, trying to score this 40. Ray is up here, trying to defeat this, I'm not sure, but, uh-oh, Glaceon gets the freeze on Saraledge, and Sylveon comes in and saves the day. That's a KO on the Saraledge, and, I mean, the tree is doing a good job of, you know, pushing away this Slowbro. No one else is up here. And the purple team is actually going to get both objectives, despite the fact the early game has gone so poorly for them. Okay, so we're looking at the start of a potentially great comeback as Pikachu uses its Unite move and takes 1,000,000 damage. It does a lot, but like it also takes a lot. Saraledge is going to faint as well. Regieleki's going to touch the goal. We're getting a big dunker off. And now look, this Trevenant has caught up in levels in a big fashion. It's level 10 now. And let's look at what we've got down here. I mean, it looks like we're working together to defeat, you know, some farm. And everyone's just trying to get leveled up. I mean, the name of the game is stats, right? And the best way to get stats in Pokemon, it's to level up. Even if you do all of your EV training, if you get all 252 EVs, you don't get the stats until you level up. And that is important to remember. Leveling up is the biggest aspect of this game. And right now, what are we looking for? I mean, guess what's spawning in 3 seconds? We have, you know, the big Reggie at the bottom, right? And you know what he gives? Team-wide experience, so you can level up. Alright, Voxtec gonna get caught a little far out there, end up getting obliterated by, you know, the entire team. And this Sylveon is screaming on everybody. And the tree's gonna try and drop the hammers while Sylveon yells at everybody. And Glaceon's also up here, putting out massive damage. Slow Beam coming out, defeating this Sylveon. But just kidding, Sylveon got out of there and then pwned him. And now, I mean, like, what are we trying to do? We have a Unite coming out from Buzzwole. Buzzwole doing the big slam. We did not get off our Icicle Spears there, but it's okay. Buzzwole's going to get trapped by Mean Look, and we're going to scream on him, and we're screaming on him, and that's another double KO, as, you know, we have a double KO. Now we're dropping the hammers on the tree as Blaziken's going absolutely crazy with the punches and the kicks. and the Focus Blast, and we're gonna continue screaming. And yeah, I mean Ace is doing what he can here, but we're just screaming on him. We're literally just screaming on him. Look at, we're screaming on everybody. Frank the Wolf's getting pushed back, and at some point during all of that, the blue team secured that Reggie. Alright, now we're just gonna continue farming. As you do, you want to level up. Levels are very important in Pokemon, after all. And it looks like Ray's just sort of going for it onto the Alecki. Uh-oh, I pressed a button. Okay. Ray's just going for it. And this Slowbro has gotten up here to stop Ray from going for it. And we are going to unleash the Icicle Spikes, take the KO on the Ceruledge, but tragically faint as a result. And now we are going to push this Slowbro away and drop the hammers on it. And, I mean, Mean Look plus Hyper Voice Sylveon is going crazy. And now, our tree has gotten extended a little bit too far. Now what's the plan? I mean, luckily our team's respawning. We're coming back. We're gonna have another wave of Pokemon coming in. We got the Blaziken, and we also have the Glaceon. And tragically for us, Alecki has decided to regain all of his health back, which isn't what you want to see. Redlock Fox trying to encroach upon the Alecki, but tragically is going to be forced away as the blue team is going to get it. It was hidden behind the map there. I apologize for that. We have the bottom Reggie spawning, and Ceruledge is already there, but so is Umbreon. And Umbreon going to Mean Look the Ceruledge, okay. And now what? I mean, we only have 6 seconds. There's no way we get this. We shouldn't be fighting it. We should be going and getting ready for Snowball, the Rayquaza, who has just appeared. Glaceon going for an 100 in the bottom, gets the 100-point dunk off. Huge, right as the thing was going. Huge. That is going to put the purple team in the lead there. And now what? I mean, we got to be careful. They're team fighting. They're going for team fights. Big Unite from the Pikachu. Gonna catch a lot of damage on a couple of Pokemon. And we're gonna have Slow Beam used on this Umbreon, but we're gonna Scream now on everybody, but tragically, we're not going to scream hard enough. We're going to end up fainting, and now here comes Ceruledge on the Umbreon, chasing the Umbreon away. And now we have the tree dropping the hammers, but tragically, the tree is not going to be enough by itself. We are fighting a 2v1 against the Ceruledge, and what's the game plan? I mean, we should probably unleash our Icicle Spikes, our Icicle Spicicles on the Ceruledge, but tragically, we do not quite, get that off in time. And here comes Rayquaza. They're fighting it. They're fighting it. They're fighting it. The team on the right actually gets Rayquaza there. And they're gonna just go for it. We have X-Speed coming out from the Buzzwole, going to go get a Dunker off. Now what? I mean, like, we gotta just prevent the scores, right? We gotta just stop the scores from happening. They don't know how they want to do this. They've decided to go for overscore on that goal, which makes perfect sense. And that's an 100, and Rayquaza is going to actually swing this game. I thought for sure that the blue team was doing great there. I thought they probably had the win in the bag, but it turns out they kind of just all died in the team fight in the end. I don't know exactly what happened there, but I don't know, they were a little fragmented, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, they were able to prevent any more scoring going on in the bottom there, but I don't think it was quite enough, to prevent